Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast who made me fight Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Blues, most of rhymes always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Tress Way set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Felton, the man in motion. We give here to the motion man. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, Miller. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Miller. Here's one to Williams out left side. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is brought in by Coleman. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Miller. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's second down. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Rob. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of a feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running for the first time with their rookie from Vanderbilt. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing a loss, first play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right, driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on third down.
70 Rangers, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Smile London. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York.
Kid, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Point after up and good from Boswell. The Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
76, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
79 Broncos. 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A solid gain there, Brock. It's about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 38-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Landover right after this.
Ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This is Lee. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. To throw is Miller. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. The tight end in motion now. Here's Miller to the air. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down from the 42. Motioning one of the tight ends. Henderson on first and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing is Miller. This is brought in by Laporta. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
They give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middlebackers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Miller. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it down from the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Daniels now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Ready? Take off.
Play action now. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
To the air again. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Again, Daniels to the air. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Go! Panther 60. Panther 60. 1918. Ready?
Quickly out of line, Daniels. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Get it. 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here we go, right up the gut. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Alert, alert. Ready, ready, hut. Ready, go.
Keep the ball moving.
Hut, hut.
He gets one final shot here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech. I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Giants 17.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Miller. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Savion Williams, the intended target. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Henderson here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I mean, I can say positive about the execution of that play. At least he didn't go backwards.
At the 35-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Miller. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
first down from the 41.
Hey, check that. Hey.
Good now to the running back. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this is that all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Gravity line.
That play straight ahead.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Bison.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
17.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. It's on the top, the ball's out, he lost it! And the Commanders pick this one up! Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready! Ready!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Here is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick by Wright is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, in this case with 3.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking from the pistol, it's Miller. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Third and 4 coming up now. shotgun. Miller. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Running back sent in motion left. He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal, New York.
Here we go, Shaq.
They've got a man in motion. They put Felton in motion left. Motioning the tight end now. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. No, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Brought in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Corey, 17.
To throw is Miller. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within one score in the 4th.
Touchdown.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 24. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 6. Ready?
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Bryant right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Shaq. Bracco 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it.
First and 10 now from the 46. Daniels now. Hits his running back. No one's around him. He's got space. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out of lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. First and goal. Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, dropped the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Giants 24.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. With the pistol, Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. It connects on the deep shot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Now here's Miller. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants, 14 points back. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
They give it to him again. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well.
That's just not the guy defensively you've ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to manage a couple on that run. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.